Well, new tonight, a family is displaced after a fire tore through their home late Friday night. According to officials, just after 11:30 p.m., the Duluth Fire Department responded to a call of a structure fire near 42nd Avenue East and Gladstone Street in Duluth's Lakeside neighborhood. The first firefighters to arrive saw heavy fire on all four sides of the single-family residential structure with an attached garage. All four people living in the house had made it out safely before firefighters arrived on scene. Now, upon arrival, responders were able to locate the two family pets alive in the basement and rescue them. No one was injured, but the structure's roof collapsed and it sustained significant fire and water damage. Just how much the damage will cost is unknown at this time. The incident is under investigation by the Duluth Fire Marshal's office.